Greetings everyone, and welcome to another retro review of Sonic Universe, and we are doing issue 24, Treasure Team Tango Part 4. Before we get to that, I want to mention something I forgot to say in Part 3. The title of Part 3's story, The Lavada, not the Lambamba, or Lambada, the Forbidden Dance, is a tango step which is Spanish for to carry. Now that that's out of the way, let's jump in on the upcoming brawl. We have here Team Rose, who wants the Soul Emerald to save Blaze's world. Team Dark, who wants the Soul Emerald in the name of Gun. And Teams Hooligan and Teams Babylon, who want the Soul Emerald for their own personal profit. And thus, the melee begins. Ooh. Now, Kareen here, she's not taking part right away because, well, Mother would not approve of such things. But after seeing how Amy Rose and Blaze the Cat are struggling, she pretty much decides that she's doing the right thing and she is going to help. And the first thing she does is to deny Knack the chance at vengeance for what Amy did to him in 188. The guy cannot catch a break. So Team Rose decides to regroup while Blaze provides a nice little fire shield. And with that, Blaze apologizes to the girls for getting them in this mess, and, well, she'll cover them while they escape. But Amy, on the other hand, decides that they're sticking together. They're going to finish this through, one for all and all for one and all that stuff. And with that, let's do this. And Amy immediately goes to Shadow and says, "Time's up, Shadow. Are you going to do the right thing, or are you going to continue being Gun's puppet?" Ooh, yeah. Meanwhile, Jet finds the emerald underneath Knack's hat and decides to just fly away. And, well, Shadow has made his choice. What choice is that? Well, we'll find out later on. But Shadow walks towards Jet, and Jet mentions that he is even slower than Sonic, which prompts Shadow to Chaos Control! See, that's what you get, Jet. And essentially it turns into another one of those, "Oh, Cat, here, I have the Soul Emerald. Soul Emerald. Nope, lost it. Nope. And when Blaze gets her hands on the emerald, Bean decides to toss a bomb directly at her. But fortunately for Blaze, with a single snap, the bomb defuses. And here comes one of the most funny parts of this entire issue, possibly this entire arc. Bean, saddened that his bomb has been defused, he laments how it was meant for greatness, but you were just too premature. It's my fault. You weren't ready. While all in the background, people are hitting each other. The Soul Emerald changes hands often. And then Bean decides to give his poorly departed bomb a name. And something Cecil, Abigail, or something gender neutral, Jamie or Kendall. All the while, this whole fight is it's going nowhere. I mean, no one is gaining the upper hand. So Amy proposes a truce with Rouge, saying that they need to get rid of the other teams because they are chumps. And the reason why Rouge is, well, skeptical about this truce, well, Amy believes that Shadow will do the right thing in the end. But regardless, they want to get rid of Team Hooligan and Team Babylon right now. So Team Dark is corralling Team Babylon, while Team Rose is gathering Team Hooligan. Well, Cream is nicely guiding Bean, who is still sad over the loss of his bomb. And yeah, and once they're all corralled together, Blaze did another snap, which reignites Jamie Kendall Duckington Worth III. Well, that's Bean's name for it. And, well, the bomb's alive again, to Bean's delight and everyone else's misery. And in the end, the Soul Emerald lands in Blaze's hand. Alright, so Team Hooligan and Team Babylon have had enough. They are cutting their losses. Wave is upset that she has to essentially repair the extreme gear. And I like this look at Bark saying, enough of this, screw this, we are out of here. And Bean, you cannot feel your hands because you just had an explosive go off on them. I mean, you could have taken nerve damage or at the very least gotten numb, so oh well, all's well that ends well, huh? Well, not entirely. Rouge, after all that, still wants the Soul Emerald. Give it up, sweetie! You're gonna, yeah. But thankfully, Shadow has come to his senses and says, no. Without Blaze, we would not have gotten the green Chaos Emerald. Let him go. And Rouge, be a sport about this. Let the gem go. Now, Shadow will make Rouge give it up with some backup from Omega, citing that, well, Omega does not want to see poor little Cream cry again. And with that, Rouge relents. So the two remaining teams say goodbye. And Omega, it's not going to work between you and Blaze. First of all, she's from another dimension. And you're a robot. She's an anthropomorphic cat. It will never work. And I'm sure Team Dark will come up with an excuse about how they have not obtained the Soul Emerald. And once they are gone, Team Rose says goodbye. Well, Rose and Amy, what am I saying? Blah. Amy and Cream say their goodbyes to Blaze. And, aw, sweet. Aw, Blaze. It's so sweet between Cream and Blaze. And once they say all their goodbyes, Blaze teleports to the Cosmic Interstate, sorry. Ugh. And hopefully the Zone Cops don't nab her. I mean, imagine after going through all that, she gets pulled over by the Zone Cops and she's put in Zone Jail. That would suck. Let's hope she makes it, folks. Let's hope she makes it. I mean, she's a resourceful cat. So, we're back at Freedom HQ, and Cream tells her mother all about the adventure. And you can see here that Vanilla is a little shaken up. I mean, her daughter was in danger, but rest easy, Vanilla. She's fine. And Amy remarks that even though she's little, Cream can make a career out of being a freedom fighter one day. And then it hit on good old Amy. Through all the chaos and all that stuff, she left Nicole at the bottom of that ravine, much to Nicole's displeasure. The fourth part of this arc is called the Parada. It's a tango step in which the leader halts the motion of the other dancer with her legs apart and the weight on both feet. The majority of the cast in this arc are Sega Sonic characters, with Nicole and possibly the random Zone Cops in the beginning being the exceptions. Now, the highlight of this issue is Bean's lament to his dud. It's silly, over the top, especially with all the chaos going on in the background with the ownership of the Soul Emerald changing hands each panel. Speaking of which, Shadow, you have redeemed yourself by letting Blaze keep the Soul Emerald. And Rouge, get over it. You lost. Now go away. Now, can we have a Sonic Universe arc that is dedicated to Blaze and her quest for the Soul Emeralds? I mean, we can explore her world a little bit. We have seen it in Sonic Rush Adventure, and we have Marine to keep her company. There is still Captain Whiskers and Johnny, and I don't know if Dr. Nega can still be used, but still, it's up for it's a possibility, maybe. Anyway, this arc is a good old-fashioned sense of fun. It's not meant to be taken seriously. If you need a break from all the seriousness of the comic, come back here. Read this one. I highly recommend this. And with that, I will give this a score of 9.1, this issue. And with that, I shall take my leave. Goodbye now.